Hi guys, I'm just hopping on a Sunday morning, my hair looking real crazy, because I want to say something. I do this tutoring service for screenwriters, and I also talk to a tremendous amount of screenwriters inside of the mainstream film industry, outside of it. I talk to creators of all levels, of all stripes, through this service and in my life. And something I have heard again and again for the last 3 years, specifically from white men and some white women, is, oh, everything these days to get hired, you gotta be black or gay or trans, or you gotta figure out how to have a black, gay, trans character representation. And there's always, these days, you can't get anything done unless the trans person is the main character, the gay person's the main character. Pause. What world are you living in? Where is the gay character in the Marvel movies? Where is the trans character in any major TV show other than Euphoria, which is about being trans? It's yes, undeniably, minority creators from about 2012 to about 2020 received extra opportunities, extra chances, especially, female creators of color. And we know that because everyone around the internet is like, hey, female creators of color, more representation. And yeah, good. But they certainly didn't eliminate all of the white men. How many fucking TV shows are on TV right now? Created by white men created by white women versus by creators of color. I think the ratio is pretty still fucking skewed. And that makes sense. There's a reason minorities are called minorities. It's because they're in the minority. That has nothing to do with race as much as it does numbers. But the thing is, if you really believe in this industry that is so based on, number one, relationships, and number two, compromise, if you really believe the only reason, I'm so mad, the only reason I'm not successful is I'm not woke enough. Guess what? The people in charge aren't woke either. They're doing it for money. Isn't that obvious? Isn't it obvious that this is a overcorrection trend from the American racism that was spawned during 9/11? Isn't it obvious to anyone paying attention to American history that minority representation in entertainment was fucking amazing in the 1990s? We had gay characters on TV shows in the 70s. And now white people are so scared because Twitter has them so scared and believing all this shit, and low-level execs and producers and shit, they reinforce this shit. Instead of telling a white screenwriter, hey, your idea isn't great, they talk about diversity and we're looking for this and we're looking for that. Stop using your race as an excuse. I don't care what color you are. If you honestly believe that in order to get a job these days, you gotta be a minority, then you are in the Matrix, dog. I need to stop hearing this because I worked in the film industry for 10 years straight, and I saw all levels of the film industry. I saw indie movies, I saw TV, I saw 2 different levels of TV. I saw all levels of movie, from little tiny movies to giant, like crazy, bright Victor Frankenstein messes. But at no point did I see someone unduly celebrated for their race. I never saw it once. Unduly celebrated for their gender or sexual identity. I never saw it once. It's a business about relationships, ideas, and money. Is race a part of life? Is gender and homosexuality a part of life? Is it being recognized way more now in a maybe too intense way for some people? Because people are like, CRT, critical race theory, the idea of minorities as in the victim position no matter what. We know that's bullshit. But we also know minorities are subjugated and have a tremendous amount of trouble getting representation. So, both of these ideas can exist at the same time. That's been the great flaw, not only of American politics, but of everyone I talk to when they think about it. Yeah, minority creators are getting more opportunities. No, it's not the reason you haven't sold a script.